$100 to get it off the pound.
That would have pissed me off.
I didn't ask for my car to get stolen. I didn't ask to move to a neighborhood that I'm paying hella money a month on rent for. I'm moving to the fucking ghetto. At least I might be a little safer there. This fake bougie place ain't really that safe. I paid $100 to get my car to pound, and then my window was busted.
What it do, YouTube? What it do, Keezy crew? It's your boy Keezy, and I'm back for another video. I'm back for another reaction video. Actually, I'm back for my first reaction video in a long time, you feel me? So I had to run it back, you feel me? In today's reaction, I'm gonna be reacting to ChyTheGreatest story time, from Richest to Rags, my truth, you feel me? And I ain't gonna lie, I respect ChyTheGreatest for this, because a lot of people that were influencers back in the day in ChyTheGreatest time, you feel me? A lot of people like not around no more, you feel me? Like you don't know what they're doing now, you feel me? So it's like for her to like bring us on a new journey with her as stuff starts slowing down with like her content and stuff like that, it's kind of, I ain't gonna lie, that's live as fuck to me. So I fuck with that. I fuck with ChyTheGreatest. She was one of my favorite content creators back in the day, like could dance, you feel me? So like I mess with her, and for her to like be coming out with all this and like saying that she was basically like making this much to making this much to making this much to having to figure it out, I understand that, like for real, cause life be hidden, life do be hidden, you feel me? And that's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. Before we get to this reaction, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. This is gonna be on my other YouTube channel. Y'all probably like, dang, I didn't even know you had this channel. Well, I do, you feel me? I used to post only shorts on this channel, so that's why it's like really not promoted like that, and I really just gave up on the channel, I ain't gonna lie. But we back on it, you feel me? I'm gonna start dropping some clips for y'all from Twitch. I'm gonna start dropping a lot of stuff for y'all on this channel, so just tune in for the videos coming on here, you feel me? I'm gonna get this one rolling along with the main channel, you feel me? So yeah, we gonna get it rolling. Alright y'all, so we on ChyTheGreatest channel right now, you feel me? This is her channel if y'all don't know who she is. I'm pretty sure y'all know who she is. Like, y'all clicked on this video, like, y'all know who ChyTheGreatest is. Don't be playing. Don't be playing. But nah, let's get to this video. We're gonna skip the intro because I don't know if it's copyright or what, but her intro is hard. I'm not gonna lie. And I'm just saying, I don't know if it's copyright, so I don't know.
Girl is back again with yet another story time. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, y'all. Today your girl is back again with yet another story time. I've been blessing y'all with story after story after story, every story based on a true story. We don't do fiction over here. The time I went from riches to rags. If you haven't already, you will go through a life crisis, and it typically happens like in your 20s, where like nothing's.
Bro, man, go back, Shy, cause you speaking real shit.
Don't do fiction over here. The time I went from riches to rags. If you haven't already, you will go through a life crisis, and it typically happens like in your 20s, where like nothing seems to go right. What used to work is not working anymore. As you guys know, I've been doing social media since,
and I feel her on that. You feel me? Like I honestly do feel her on that. You feel me? Because like, bro, whenever she said what used to work is not working no more, that's kind of like what's happening with like my situation and like what I got going on in life. Like on social media, outside of social media, it's like a lot going on, you feel me? Like I'm trying to figure out what my next niche gonna be. I'm trying to figure out what I actually want to do on my platform, because I don't want to make monkey videos all my life. I don't want to do that. I'm a blogger, like I'm an entertainer, you feel me? Like I'm an entertainer, you feel me? So it's like I want to do more than just do monkey videos, but that's what's working right now, and I enjoy doing the videos, you feel me? I just want to venture off into more. But y'all also be liking the vlogs. If you follow my main channel, if you follow my main channel, some people also be liking the vlogs, you feel me? So like that's why I be trying to do a little vlogs here and there. But like the situation I'm in right now, it's hard to do vlogs, it's hard to do anything right now. Like I feel where she says she coming from, like whenever it's the time of your life, you feel me? Because I went from like in high school having it all, you feel me? Like having it all, like having all the friends, having all this. I had a big ass party for my birthday when I turned 19. Like it was crazy. Like I had it all, like it was set, to literally like shit, nobody fuck with a nigga, like nobody want to be around a nigga. And that kind of got me like in the depression stage, because whenever you be around people all your life, and then, no, not even all your life, whenever you be around somebody that's like you cool with for a very, very long time, and then the next day it's like they're not there, it's like, damn, you used to be around this person all the time, and it's like, damn, I have nobody now, you feel me? So that's kind of how it was for me. Like I understand where she coming from, and like just the social media just like back in the day, it's like it was dancing and this and that and this and that, and then it slowly got the trillers and the dub smashes, all that shit kind of like went away, like, you know what I'm saying? So she got on YouTube, but what she was doing on YouTube just wasn't her niche for real, like, you feel me? So like, I understand that. And yeah, I'm actually going through that time right now in my life. That's crazy she's sharing that. I'm actually going through that time right now in my life, but I'm trying to keep a swivel head, you feel me? I'm trying to keep a good mindset. I'm trying to keep, you know what I'm saying, everything around me positive, and I'm trying to do more things and just enjoy life a little bit more than I was at first, you feel me? So like, just do more, you feel me? And maybe this is my sign to, cause I ain't gonna lie, y'all, I watched this video already. I just wanted to react to it with y'all because I be liking to react sometimes, so why not? But yeah, so like, this video is, yeah, it's kind of like inspiring me, and it's kind of like making me think about more I need to do in my life. Like, okay, what more do I need to do? Do I need to change some stuff up? Do I need to start doing this, start doing that? And I'm gonna start doing a lot more. I'm gonna start getting closer to God. I'm gonna start just doing a lot more stuff I'm not used to and I never did before. I ain't gonna lie. And just trying different stuff out. You feel me? Like seeing what's my path for real. Because I'm like, we're gonna get to that later. Come on.
I was 14 years old. I am now 25 years old.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, I was 13 when I started YouTube. I'm 20. I'm 7 years in. You feel me? Like, that's crazy. I'm 20 years old and I was 13 when I started YouTube. And I didn't start popping off for real until, like, never for real. I ain't gonna lie. I haven't even popped off yet. Like, my pop off haven't popped off yet. Now, I've gotten the recognition a little bit that like make me, you know, like, dang, okay, people really, you know, they really like me, they really know me for real, but like, I'm not where I want to be yet, you feel me? So it's like, dang, okay, I'm taking all this and I'm like, okay, let me remember shit, you feel me? Because she gonna talk about taxes and everything, so.
It's for, what, about 10 years? You know what I'm saying? Look, man, still in the game, and I'm still doing content. Okay,
you feel me?
As you guys know, I started on Vine, started doing Instagram first, then YouTube. And now I do Twitch and TikTok and Snapchat. I do everything now. My folks always used to ask me, like, are you gonna go to college? Are you gonna have a backup plan? But around this time, y'all, this is when social media was, like, easy going. There wasn't a lot of stipulations. But when I started doing YouTube videos, that's when the money really started coming in for me. YouTube allowed me to be able to take care of myself at a very young age. The most successful year financially for me was 2018. A lot of my money went to
she was popping in 2018.
Impulsiveness. When I was 17 years old, I moved out my mom's place. I had like a cool little apartment, y'all. My rent was only $10 a month. Your girl got happy-go-lucky, but let me tell you, YouTube put the fast one on me. YouTube had recently just passed this law. If you use copyrighted music in the background of your videos, the money is getting snatched and going to the label. In 2020, they came out with a law saying you can't use copyrighted instrumentals. But
and that's why I think my YouTube channel got took down, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. Like, let me show y'all. Actually, it's actually on this YouTube. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I think that's why my YouTube got took down, because if y'all don't know, I had before this channel. I just started this channel not too long ago, like a few years ago. But my real channel, you feel me? My real channel is this channel. Let me show y'all. Damn. Okay, yeah, this right here. This is my real channel, you feel me? Like, my original YouTube channel. Like, you can go all the way down and just look. My first video was 7 years ago. So I lost this channel in, I think, 2020. I think I lost it in 2020. Yeah, I lost this channel in 2020. What year was this? 2021. Okay, I lost it in 2021. So I think that's the reason why, because I had a lot of stuff on here that was like copyrighted, you feel me? So I think, damn, that's crazy. Okay, bet.
My very first ever theme song had Do Your Chain Hang Low. So that was my very first intro ever beginning. YouTube came out with another thing. If you're cussing within the first 2 minutes of the video, it's getting demonetized.
And I didn't even know that.
Really good numbers. That Chain Hang Low instrumental had my voice over it. Like, I really remixed that bit. For those of you who don't know, YouTube pay once a month only. I was gonna get $8,000 just for
YouTube pays once a month only, y'all. Once a month. Like, you gotta have brand deals, you gotta have other shit coming in, and then YouTube just gonna be like, I bet. Gotcha. You feel me? Because they pay once a month. Not twice, once.
days before I was finna get that payout, I got an email from YouTube. As of December 1st, 2020, we are demonetizing all copyrighted music in the background of creators' videos. Chain Hang Low, that instrumental is in not some, all of my YouTube videos. Why that 8K went from 8K to $600? First I was living in an apartment, then I moved into a condo in Atlanta. My rent went from $1010 to $1870 a month. My bills are higher, I'm buying more shit. My savings is getting more and more depleted. I had a business going at the time, so I was paying my manufacturers like $1,000 a month just to have inventory for my supporters that buy. Around this time was about to buy a house. My realtor or whatever, she was telling me in order for me to get approved for this house, I gotta file my taxes. So I got a tax man, he a part of the family. He was telling me, you want to report that you make a lot of money. I had to file the money I was making from 2018 up until the current moment, 2020. File my taxes. Mind y'all, I'm looking at houses all over Atlanta.
This the part right here that I was talking about.
Payment. I think I was saving up like $15K, had like $10K in my account. I had got approved for a $300,000 loan with the taxes that I filed. The moment you file your taxes, the IRS, I need my cuts right now, or you can't buy IRS to send me a long ass lengthy letter in the mail. You have to pay this by this time or your ass is going to jail. I owed like $15K. I ended up paying the IRS $5K.
Damn.
I was on this.
And see, like that right there is my biggest fear. I'm not gonna lie, because damn, like I gotta pay taxes on on the stuff that I like on YouTube. Like I be forgetting that I have to pay taxes. You feel me? Like I don't have the luxury of getting taxes back. Oh fuck, we're gonna pay this shit back, man.
Plan for a couple years. So it went from, oh, let me put down on this house to I'm not buying no house. I can't afford it no more. My earnest money is gone. I had about 6 houses like saved in my favorites that me and my realtor was looking at. The houses are getting bought, or sometimes they do this thing where they bid even higher than what the house is actually worth. Around this time, y'all, I met my ex-boyfriend who I came out public with. Me and him was doing videos. So once I started doing videos with him, that's when my YouTube money started coming back up. I thought because my money was that good, I can get an expensive house and live in it for a couple years. So instead of stacking my bread, spent more money. That was back in 2020. It is now 2021. Going into 2022, my business started slowing down. Y'all know who took over? Just guess who took over when it came to retail. Shein. So the shit I was selling for $10, Shein had for $1. And around this time, girl, they even was paying me to promote their business. This is when they was just now coming up. A lot of my vendors were from China. And Shein is originated by Chinese people. Hella inventory just sitting. Mind you, I don't really have a team for real. So I'm not knowing how to pivot from this market crash. We in 2022 now. Me and this fella broke up. The videos is not really hitting no more. Every time I posted a YouTube video, motherfuckers asking me, where's the guy? Where's your boyfriend? I wasn't even trying to tell people we broke up. Like me and him.
And that's another reason why I'll never do like a public relationship. You feel me? I just won't do a public relationship again, because it's like, man, people really be like, you'll have your supporters, right? Then you be with somebody and you introduce that person to your world, like to your supporters, right? And at first that person might not even want to do that. That's not even that person's, like goal in life. Like they just was like, oh, you do it, I'll do it with you. Like, okay, for fun. Then it's like, okay, that person gets a little bit too invested and y'all break up. Now you got to explain to the audience, to your supporters, why you not with their favorite person that they like to see with you. And it's like, if you portray as the bad guy, they gonna leave you and go to that person. But you've been doing it like, nah, it's not even just about the leaving part. It's way more to it. Like, they can ruin your image off the internet, on the internet. Like, you never know what somebody will do to you whenever they're not mad at you after a relationship, especially if it's public. That's why I just keep shit private. I ain't gonna lie, like, no one knows who I talk to. No one knows, like, nothing, honestly. Like, I ain't gonna lie. And my relationship stats right now is single. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm single. If I get back into that later, though. Like,
to the internet, like we just was gonna keep it quiet. Some of your supporters have conditional love, and if they love the person that you was doing content with and you're not doing with them no more, they're not trying to watch this. I went into when we broke up, it was not a good breakup. 2 is always better than 1. So anytime I would be feeling down and out, he would be like, babe, let's make this content. Every time he would be feeling down and out, I'd be like, babe, let's make this content. So we had each other to help each other up. And so now I don't have this guy anymore. I'm unhappy. I'm by myself. My business is not doing well, but I'm still paying for my LLC. Still have sitting inventory. I still have my manufacturers reaching out. I went into a deep depression. depression. My landlord turns around and go up on the rent a month before my lease was up. I haven't been looking at no places. The rent is maintainable as of right now. This is before I read my lease. It was illegal for her to even do that. At the time, I did not know what she did was illegal, so I agreed to the rent increase. Asking her, like, why is it such a high increase? She telling me, oh, well, the market is different now. I went into a depression. I said, YouTube. I don't even want to do it no more, right? I paid a team. I had an editing team, and I also had a videographer team. Bro was charging me like $1,200 for the month, right? I'm like, okay, cool, I'll pay that. And then
I ain't gonna lie, I need an editing team. I ain't gonna hold you. I do. I need an editing team. I'm not gonna hold you.
$100, $200 a month. Now I have
and an editor.
Because I'm thinking, okay, maybe if I get help, like I had help when I was in a relationship, my videos can go back, right? I have this faith, like I believe in myself. I did something called Vlogmas. Those are still up right now. So if you want to go watch it, give it a watch. I spent like my last couple bands on a team. Mind you, I was depressed for like a year. I was not really posting on there. So I thought, oh, well, if I just come out of nowhere and start posting again, the money will be back straight. The money will be back right. But that's not how social media works. Like if you've gone for a period of time, you have to start over. Don't stop or you will lose your spot. You're not special. None of us are special.
You feel me?
With like $10,000 tab. Not from hiring my editing team, my content team. But I also had bills, right? I had to pay my rent. Just had things due. Pulled out a $10,000 loan from the bank. That's when everything was over. Don't pull out no loan. If y'all do the numbers correctly, y'all got to think I was making $10,000 a month until YouTube confiscated my funds. So I needed that $10,000 to settle all of my accounts. When I tell y'all that $10K was gone in like a week, it got to a point where the rent just became too much for me. I took it upon myself to read my lease. Basically, the lease said the landlord cannot choose to go up on the rent unless giving the tenant a 60-day notice. Shawty gave me a 7-day notice. I highlighted it and I sent it to her. I said, hey, I'm no longer paying anything else. You breached the contract, so here I'm just going to terminate my lease. You're already on a 12-month lease. You recently resigned. I said, but you violated the lease term. Knowledge is power. Read that lease. I literally got robbed. You're looking at the court date. I'm not paying it. I'm terminating my lease. I'm only going to be here for the rest of the month and then I'm leaving. When I read the Georgia Landlord Tenant Handbook, they telling me I can sue her if the landlord do something like this. So I told her I'm not going to pay this month because I already paid last month. I'm only going to be here for 15 days, which is like half the month. And you can keep the security deposit, right? That's what I told her. And the security deposit was like $1,200. So
which I ain't gonna lie, it ain't bad.
Like more than half the rent. And I'm going to clean the house top to bottom so you don't have to worry about hiring a cleaner. That's how we going to work that way.
That ain't bad.
New apartment after giving up the house, $1,700, a little bit more affordable, but not too much. I've been going through it, bro. I'm really finna get emotional now. So I'm living there, bro, and my car gets stolen. The Vlogmas move, when I paid the team, I didn't make that back. My back is against the wall. I'm not sure what is left to do.
Damn, that's so crazy. She paid all that shit for the Vlogmas thinking that she was going to get revenue in return, and she didn't get nothing in return. Like, that's how you know you got to fall on your face sometime to really get back up. And you got to fall on your face sometime and see if you can get back up from that big-ass fall, because that's crazy. And I ain't gonna lie, like, I've been watching Shy for a long time. Like, even on Snapchat, I used to watch her on Snapchat all the time. Like, whenever she was going through school, whenever she got her car, like, just seeing how she was back then and seeing how she is now, like, I ain't gonna lie, that's a growth. I'm not gonna hold you. That's growth. I ain't gonna hold you. That's growth.
Started saying, damn, bro, I should have went to college. My mama always warned me about having a backup plan, but I put all my eggs in one basket. Like, I should have went to college. When I had the issue with my landlord chat, it inspired me to work in property management. It's a lot of landlords that's doing this to tenants, what my landlord did to me. Now that I'm capable of reading, I'm capable of understanding. But reading has always been like a strong suit. Reading has always been like my escape. That's why I read a lot of books. So y'all, I had read this book called Managing Rental Properties. I applied to be a property manager. I read like 2 books on managing rental property, typed up a little resume, and then I started sending my resume to different multifamily home companies. So that's when I started working as a property manager. So at this point, I'm still doing videos and stuff. I'm still, doing what I can. Now I got a 9-to-5. At the beginning of my career, when I was making a lot of money on social media, I went live one day and I was telling my supporters, I'm like, I'm never gonna work a 9-to-5. Hell no, that's not for me. If you work a 9-to-5, good luck to you. Of course, like, a lot of people took offense to it because they probably feel like, okay, she's saying she'll never work one. What's wrong with me working one? And at that point, like, I couldn't say nothing. Like, I mean, yeah.
And I'm not gonna lie, I have that mindset though. I'll never work a 9-to-5. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I still stand on that. I'm not gonna lie, but I only stand on that because I want to be financially free. I want to be able to get up and do what I want on my own timing. You feel me? Like, I want to be able to pick up my camera or pick up my phone and make some money off there. I'm not saying like, okay, like let's say for example, I want to be able to wake up every morning and do stocks on my computer. Like I'd rather do some shit from my house on my computer where I'm comfortable to where I can just leave anytime. You feel me? Like I don't want to be on no one else's schedule. So I feel what she's saying on that. Like I haven't worked a job in a very, very long time, in months, since the beginning of this year. Like, you feel me? So I understand what she's saying, and it's just only because I haven't had to work a job. Now there was a time where I needed to work a job, but I didn't. But man, stuff got back up. I just stayed down. I really just started grinding
for a couple years, and I loved it. Fell in love with it. Like immediately fell in love with property management. I was building my resume. Like my first property, I was an assistant property manager, and money is back straight. Making $12K a month to working a 9 to 5, making what, $3K a month. Bit of an economic shock. Y'all don't understand, bro. When you make so much money for a period of time, that's not enough. That's not enough, right? What is 2025 now? My videos are just now starting to do a little something, and I'm not mad because it was a process.
And I'm not gonna lie, that's crazy because you got 600,000 followers and subscribers.
Getting back right, and that's all that really matter. God is still good. At the end of the day, I still was eating.
That's how you know that this should be fucked up. I'm not gonna lie, she should be recommended a lot more.
It's time to go. I'm just gonna humble myself even further. Like I'm finna move on the south side. So I'm moving on the south side. My rent went from $1,700 a month to $1,300 a month. Prior to me moving, my car got stolen. Right, mind you, my kids paid off from when I was making YouTube money. My car was then paid off for a few years now, and I moved into that neighborhood, y'all. The second week I moved in, my car got stolen by a 14-year-old boy. That story time is also on my YouTube channel if y'all want to check it out. But mind you, I had like full coverage. Life teach you stuff, bruh. I had full coverage. I called them. I told them that my car got stolen and, you know, it was damages done to my vehicle. Can we make an arrangement? Can I put my car in the shop? Goddamn, and y'all pay for it. I'm paying y'all this money a month. They told me full coverage does not cover theft.
Damn.
So, what am I paying you full coverage?
Nah, facts.
If it does not cover theft.
Nah,
Are
facts.
you raping me on the backside? Highway robbing me? Mind y'all, this is what progressive, by the way. That put me in even more bind. So here I am having to come up with the rent money. My job is not paying me enough, barely making it. Now I have to come out of pocket because somebody stole my car. When my car got stolen and they found it. The next day I said a good little prayer. I said, God, get my car back ASAP. Next day they called me, good news. Fortunately, we cannot pay for the damages done to the car. So they gave me the address to go pick up my car. My car was confiscated. So it was pounded from the suspect? Is that the right terminology? They took my car, but instead of delivering it to my home, they took it to a pound, right? And now I was ordered to pick it up the next morning. I picked it up the next morning. They charged me $100 to get it out the pound.
That would have pissed me off.
I didn't ask for my car to get stolen. I didn't ask to move to a neighborhood that I'm paying hella money a month on rent for. I'm moving to the fucking ghetto. At least I might be a little safer there. This fake bougie place ain't really that safe. I paid $100 to get my car to pound, and then my window was busted. Had to pay that damage. And also my steering wheel column. He broke my steering wheel column. The steering wheel column, it has everything to do with the steering wheel of the car. Make sure you can go left to make sure you can go right. That has to get fixed, or you're looking at a wreck. Bruh had weed in my car, smoke in my car, food in my car, everything in my car. It kind of was like damaged. He was spilling drink on the seat. I don't know, bro. My bruh only had my car for 12 hours. I don't know how dirty. My job was dirty as heck when I got my stuff. I had to pay to get my car fixed, and that ran me $800. My apartment that I was living in, the $1,300 one on the south side in Riverdale, I put it on Airbnb. I done read a couple books, managed a couple properties. Like, I'm knowing what I'm supposed to do. So that was going good for me. That's another little stream of income I was making. And by the grace of God, Snapchat came out with revenue. Snapchat came out with revenue. My Snapchat.
And I'm still trying to get that.
Don't do Snapchat yet.
I'm still trying to get that
because I was
popping.
confused. I was at a crossroads in life. Like, I didn't know what was going on. My life was trash. I was single. I damn near was homeless. Once upon a time, when I really was making my transition from living in a house into the apartment that I moved into, where my car got stolen at, like, I was going to church houses to get food. First time applying for food stamps, I got denied. I didn't really have.
Like, I like how she's so open about everything.
Like, he started making me see, like, everything that I'm going through is just a test. Everything I'm going through is just
like, I love how she's so open about everything.
I'm going through is just the enemy trying to shake my faith, having me give up on God. Everything I'm going through is regular schmegular Christian life stuff. It's never going to be easy. Even the rich got problems for being too rich. I got baptized, and that's where everything changed from there. So once I gave my life to Christ, I was praying. I went celibate. I was reading my Bible every night. Moved into the $1,300 apartment. God gave me the idea to put my junk on Airbnb. I still was getting free food from the church house. It don't matter how much money I had. I still was acting broke. Instead of getting full coverage. I got liability. I quit my job. You know, God humbled me. He got me through the storm, right? Got me through the fire. So one night I got on my knees, bruh, and I started praying. I just want to be able to make money different ways outside of social media. And I just want social media money to be a bonus for me. In Jesus' name, pray, man. I love doing social media from the heart, right? But that jump started feeling like a business, bruh. Like, it didn't even start feeling like, oh, let me just get up here and make content.
And that's one thing I never want to get to with my social media career. I don't want it to ever feel like a business.
Going straight. My YouTube coming back around, but I'm not really posting as much content because I just feel like it's rigged. I fasted for like 3 days. Around this time, I also was celibate. So not only am I celibate, I'm also fasting from food. At the end of my fast, I got to clean. Let me just clean the house real quick. Let me just clean the crib, get my mind right, regroup. I come across a book, right? I come across like a notebook, a composition notebook from like years ago. I was writing in it. First page I flipped to, chat. It said homemade facial products. Wrote this back in like 2018. Could I go to school for skincare? So I got on my computer. First thing that came up, beauty, aesthetics, financial aid accepted. It's basically free money from the government for schooling. It's like a loan, but you'll have to pay it back after school is done. I started going to school for aesthetics. Monday through Friday, I'll go to beauty school. Friday through Sunday, I'll have somebody renting out my Airbnb. After I graduated from aesthetics, some in me was like, I want to help people more than I'm doing. So I started doing facials at Massage Envy. My clients will come in, you know, low self-esteem, depressed, not feeling herself. And then as soon as I was...
And I was following that whole journey whenever on Snapchat, whenever she was going through like all the...
She pulled me to the side. She was like, Angel, y'all know my real name, Angel. You've scaled the most product sales than anybody at the spa within the last year. Yeah, like, I don't know what you're doing, but all of your clients, every time you do facial, the anointing was on my life whole time. It was one lady, she had like eczema, and this other lady, she had something called psoriasis. I sent a picture to my manager immediately, bro. She went off. What are you doing taking pictures in the treatment room? You're not supposed to be taking pictures. I'm trying to send you the skin condition so I can help this lady. She paying, but the products are not helping with the eczema or the psoriasis. I'm just trying to get a clear understanding of what this is. I know what this lady said to me. You don't need to be figuring out complex skin conditions. That is for a physician. You just need to do the facial and be done with it. I'm not just trying to do a facial and be done with it. Like, I want to help the client. Facial is $190. The cheapest facial being $120. So you know what I did? Applied to college. That's all I'm saying. Okay, it's only for a physician. I'm finna be a physician. Then I decided to go to college. As long as you maintain a 3.0. Another way I got back on my feet is my school have something called a Laker Care Pantry where we get free toiletries, free food, free milk, Richest to rags. You gotta know how to stretch a dollar. You gotta know the value of a dollar. You gotta know how to make a dollar count. Not only that, I shop at Aldi's. I don't shop at Publix. Moreover, I only have liability insurance now. I don't pay full coverage. I'm not paying that. Because when I needed y'all told me that theft didn't cover.
Nah, facts.
Y'all are scammers, period. Y'all are scammers. And I'm done with you. And I'm just consistent. And I'm damn near living rent free. I'm damn near living rent free. That's how Chai went from riches to rags. I'm glad. A lot of people, they try to make me feel bad about the new norm in my life, when in reality, this is the happiest I ever been.
Because she was with Kayla Nicole, she was with like everybody, you know what I'm saying?
In college, studying to be a doctor, I'm gonna be the first doctor.
So for her, like, to be comfortable in her skin, knowing that she went from like here to there, it's like, yeah, I respect that. I ain't gonna lie, I respect that. And yeah, I just respect that for sure.
If it wasn't for me falling, getting into property management, I would have never made that Airbnb move. If it wasn't for me getting into skincare, I would have never decided to come to school for dermatology. So what I'm telling you right now is just because you failed, that doesn't mean life is over. It doesn't mean you fell off. All it is preparing you for your actual destination. When things get hard, that means something better is around the corner. Do you understand that these little failures that we as human beings go through is preparing us for our future, our purpose in life? Education changed my life. Education helped me get back on my feet. Education also taught me how to pivot during an economic crash, a hard time in my life. I'm letting y'all know right now, going broke is good. If you don't know how to start from zero, are you really a hustler for real? Huh? Okay, so boom, baby. If you don't know how to start from zero, are you really talented? Do you really got that dog in you? Okay, so boom, baby. We should not let material things, money, views, lifestyle, success, clothes, shoes, businesses determine who we are. That does not have nothing to do with our identity. All of that being stripped away from me helped me find my identity. You know how many people don't know their identity today? I don't feel bad about where I am right now. Once I get this medical degree, them tables finna turn. Okay, so boom, baby. That's all I'm saying.
Nah,
That's all
facts.
I'm saying. And I thank God that I don't have to like chase the fame and chase the views anymore. Don't have to make no content from this day forward, and I still would be okay in life and know how to eat and have a roof over.
My bad, y'all. The screen recording has stopped, but it's like only a few seconds
The
left.
story is you're not broke. You're in between blessings. Don't discredit God for the things he may bring. When your why is strong, you'll figure out how to be successful. And last but not least, you'll win if you don't quit.
And that's why I'm not ever quitting. I ain't gonna lie. Cause I ain't gonna lie. I have those moments. I have those moments in my life where it's like, damn, I ain't gonna lie. Is this really what I want to do? Is this really what God has planned for me to do? Like, that's crazy. Is this really what I want to do? You know what I'm saying? But I've been doing it for 7 years. Like, I've been doing it since I was 13. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I be having those moments where I just be real lazy. Like, I don't want to get up and do nothing. I just be in the house, like, not doing nothing. And I also have those moments where I'm really, really, really locked in. You feel me? And I don't like going to those lock-in moments to not lock-in moments. Like, I want to be always fully focused on what I'm doing, because that's how you stay relevant. That's how you stay, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's how you stay focused and level with what you're doing in your craft. You feel me? So that's why, like, I'm making this channel. Well, that's why I'm posting on this channel, because I want to like give y'all more content and give y'all more than what I'm just giving y'all on there. You feel me? I want to give y'all way more. I want to do way more on my channel. I want to do way more with like everything that I got going on. You feel me? So that's why like I just been grinding, and that's why I've been out a little minute and I haven't been posting, because I've been trying to figure out a game plan on what I want to do. I've been trying to write down stuff, figure out like what is it that I actually want to do with my craft. Like, what is it that I want to do with my platform? You feel me? So yeah, man, I feel like that video really opened my eyes, and I appreciate her for making that video. And if you ever see this video, Shy, just know you was one of my favorites back in the day, man. And one day we gonna link and we're gonna do a collab video. You feel me? With all that being said, I love all my supporters. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to this YouTube channel. This is my other YouTube channel. My other YouTube channel, y'all already know that one, I'm sure. And if you don't know that, just look up Keezy on YouTube. With all that being said, Keezy Mafia, we out.